Folks, so let's do a video on feeders. Woohoo! Hi everyone, so the video we're doing today is about feeders. So I've got some locusts here, a couple of packs that I've brought at Pesticide, and we're going to show you how to house them and what to feed them so they last longer for your reptiles and invertebrates. A lot of people keep them in these tubs for a long period of time and wonder why they dwindle and die. Well, we're going to show you just a little simple setup. You don't necessarily have to use the tanks that I've used. You could use some big tubs with some ventilation, but we'll show you something really simple, how to get them started, look after them and make them last longer, which is going to save you money. Yeah! Hiya folks, so this is a little tank. I think these are called like critter tanks or something like that, but I brought these from Wilko's here in the UK, which is a bit like a little fish tank kind of thing. It didn't cost much, it's got a lid on that comes off completely and a little hatch there as well. So what I do is I take these off and I just add some paper towel to the bottom like so. 1 or 2 layers is fine. I usually add 2 layers just in case some of the water or food just drops on there so it absorbs it. And then I had a little water bowl. It doesn't necessarily have to be one of these, it can be a dish, and don't fill it all the way. You keep it really low. You don't want them drowning or anything like that. Next I take my locusts, so again get ready for these to jump as they do. Look, boing boing, off they go. There's one of them too, but have just escaped, so we'll just catch some little escapees. Just give me a second. There we go. And don't worry if the oats go in there as well. Just drop them in there we go, that's them in. And I do put the carton in there as well. Now it's got some smaller ones as well, these are for the jumping spiders, so these are going to really go everywhere, so I just tip them in like so. There we go. We have got a few little escapees. Now use the lid. You want to use the lid on this. I'm trying to catch one of you, I'm really sorry about it. Right, so just use the lid, they will find the way out, don't worry. Just pop the lid in there, we'll try and get them out of the way. Now what I do with the lid is I use that for putting the food source on. So I just add some apple, and maybe you could put your greens on there as well. So I just add that on there, I pop the top back on. And hey presto, it's all done. Now I use feeding forceps and coming through the top here, and keep an eye on that that it doesn't get mouldy. Pretty quick you need to change it, and that's the reason why I use the lids, because you can wash them and then use the other lid and keep adding the food on that. And I would give the towel a clean out every 3 to 4 days and just give it a clean out. What I do is I transfer them into a smaller little tank I have, which I've still got some left from my last batch I brought, and they will live quite happily in there. There's some of them having a drink now. I'll just pop it off to show you. So there's a few of them in there just having a drink now. They're actually sitting in the water having a drink. One of them just popped up to say hello there. Yeah, so it's a great way to keep them alive a lot longer. They seem to feed well and drink well. You will have the odd dead one, it happens, but like I say, I pop them in with my isopods and springtails, and it keeps them going longer, so save yourself some money, and this is a great setup to use. Use any tub you want, just put some ventilation in it, and happy days. Some things you can add at the bottom is also oats, dry oats, they come with a kind of bran, maybe it's called in other places. And feeding wise, we want to feed them some good stuff, so I give them a mixture of apples, I give them some maybe sprouts, broccoli. They'll love deep savoy cabbage. I don't add salads because it needs to be kept at high temperature, because I've read up that it does actually rot in the gut and that kills them. I don't never add carrots. Now the reason for this is the carrots create some natural pesticide called Falcarinol. I don't know how that reacts in the gut with the actual feeders, whether they can break that pesticide down and then it's not present when you feed them to your invertebrates. It's something I can't find that information on, so if anybody's got any links on that, that'd be great. The water dish, you can keep some little pebbles in that for stuff from drowning, or just keep it really low. It only has to be slight. So remember to wash your vegetables when you add them. Remember, gut loading is important. Don't just not give them nothing to eat. And they will shed, they go like a dark colour, so don't worry. And if they die, like anything like I do, I add them to my isopods and springtail setup, because they'll just eat them. So it's like the process of life in a way. It's all beneficial. So I hope it's helped, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you subscribe and like. See you in the next video.